Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Clonks, and welcome back to another episode of my FC25 Southampton Career Mode series. This is episode 8, so if you have missed any of the other 7 episodes, head down to the description below. There should be a link there for the series playlist, so that you don't get any spoilers in this one. Head there now. But for those of you who are up to date on this series, you'll know in the last episode we started to cook finally. It's taken a long time, but we actually had a really good episode. It started off with a 0-0 draw against Sunderland at home, but we did go down to 10 men in that game, so again a 0-0 draw from that was probably, a really good result for us. Then we went to beat second in the table West Brom 2-0. Then followed that up with a nice 3-1 win against Millwall before then a sim game where we actually won, because you guys will know so that the sim games so far have not been in our favour, but we actually won a sim game against Plymouth. So we are hoping to continue that form going into this episode. We do start off with another sim game against Cardiff, and then we got difficult fixtures again. We play Ipswich at home, obviously a team that came down with us last season into the Championship. Then we play West Brom again, this time at home, so hopefully we can beat them again. And then we head into January then, and we play Sunderland yet again, but this time at the Stadium of Light. So it's not going to be easy, that one, because Sunderland are, I believe, still top of the table, so yeah, it's going to be difficult. But speaking of the table, this is how it is currently looking then. So we are sat in 11th, which is not where we want to be, let's be honest. We wanted to be fighting for the title, but minimum playoffs, and we have clawed that gap between us and the playoffs back down to 4. At one point I believe it was 10, but we've got it down to 4 with that good run of games in the last episode. Sunderland aren't top of the table anymore. It is actually Leicester who are up there, but Sunderland are still in 3rd, and West Brom obviously in 4th. So those two teams, if we can beat them, then we should be right back up there, because we'll be taking points from them and gaining points on them. So if we can get 6 points from those two games, I mean, if we can get this, if we can beat Ipswich as well, who are also struggling, to be fair. They are actually beneath us in 12th, so Ipswich coming down with us, also struggling. We say struggling, but like I said, like I keep saying in the Championship, it's close till the very end. So yeah, so we might be struggling now, but a nice couple of wins will get us right back up into those playoff spaces. But before we jump into this sim game against Cardiff, then I just wanted to remind you guys that if you do enjoy this episode, please remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe so you don't miss anything else from this series and my channel. This is our lineup to face Cardiff. If you saw the last episode, you'll know that we did lose Tyler Dibbling to an injury, broken his ankle, but he's only out for 3 months, so we have decided not to dip into the transfer market for the right hand side, because what we've decided to do is, even though Brereton Diaz hasn't been impressing me, we're going to rotate him with Bob until Dibbling comes back on the right, and we're going to try and sign a left-sided midfielder in January. But hopefully we can start this episode off with a win against Cardiff. We should be winning this game. Their team then is Onwick, Ng, Gutas, Fish, Collins, Mansvik, Turnbull, Tanner, El Ghazi, Alves and Robinson up top. And we've actually got a chance early on, but we don't do anything with it. So hopefully we can pick up the 3 points. Sumana into Archer, 1-0. Nothing happened in the first half, but we started the second half strongly, and we've taken the lead through Cameron Archer. Oh, chance for Cardiff here, Robinson. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, and they save it. And we do get away with it right at the end. Nothing happened between the goal and then, but Cardiff hit, I believe it was the bar actually they hit right at the end. But we do win, that's the main thing. Another 3 points for us. I think that's 3 wins in a row for us now, I believe. So that's massive. We're starting to win games consistently, which is what we want. Let's continue it next against Ipswich. Ipswich team then to face us here at St Mary's. So they've got Murch in goal, Twanzebe, Dara O'Shea, Cameron Burgess and Leif Davis as the back 5, with Sam Morsey, Calvin Phillips, Omari Hutchinson, Philogene, Chaplin and Delap in front of them. Ipswich, very strong team. They got very good players, but they are underperforming, but that doesn't make them any less dangerous on the pitch. They've also got options off the bench, the likes of Enciso, he's a very, very good player, Broadhead, Wolferdun, Kajist, Sammy Smosdix is another dangerous player, and then Ben Johnson and Alex Palmer as the backup goalkeeper. Our team is pretty much full strength. We've had to bring in Onuachu back in over Archer. We are rotating them a lot, but that's good because they're both performing. Onuachu maybe not as well as Archer at the moment, but I still trust him to pop up with a goal. His penalties even are very strong, and the rest of our team are pretty much the strong team. Jacob Greaves, obviously, if I can scroll up to him, there we go, is facing his former team, so hopefully he can, rub some salt in their wounds and we can win this match. Good run here by Philogene. What a cross into Hutchinson, touches it down to Chaplin nicely, back heels it to Delap with a strike, good save Ramsdale. Hutchinson is on, strike, good, another save Ramsdale, and we get it away, but Ipswich are really pushing early on in this game to get the first goal of the match. Grombiak, Fernandez, we'll see Onuachu try and get it to him. Duke does get into him, he's got round him, takes a strike, 1-0. It's been all Ipswich up to this point. This is very much against the run of play, but a nice pass into Onuachu, who takes it round the defender. He's done it quite a lot this season, where his first touch is just fantastic to get round the man, does maybe get fouled, stays on his feet, strike with his left foot across the goalkeeper, and we are 1-0 up in this one. Chaplin plays it into Delap. Greaves can't get there. Delap inside. Oh, what a pass by Chaplin into Omari Hutchinson. It was 1-on-1 with Ramsdale. Greaves not going to get across. And he doesn't score. It's a big chance for Hutchinson to put that in. I thought that was destined to be 1-1. But he blazes it wide, and we are still winning 1-0 somehow. Hutchinson plays a ball, nice pass into Chaplin, who gets it to Delap. Back to Chaplin, back to Delap, strike. And they do go level. They should have earlier through Hutchinson. That one was a much harder chance for Delap. But he has found the top corner. We said he was dangerous. And what a strike this is. They just play a 1-2, him and Chaplin. Defenders can't get anywhere near him. And what a strike into the top corner. Ramsdale stands no chance. So it is 1-0. Fraser, try and get that into Onuachu. He will. We'll give it to Bob. Onuachu's carried on his run with head of that, and the ref's given a penalty. And it did look like one. It really did. As the header came in, the way that O'Shea jumps, his arms are just in the air. It did look like a stonewall penalty. Yeah, look at his arms. You can't put your arms up here, man. If you put your arms up there, you're asking for danger. And that is exactly what Onuachu is going to bring for Ipswich here with his penalties. Can he make it 2-1? We'll go left. And the keeper stands still, and Onuachu restores our lead, gets a brace. And we are 2-1 up. Oh, Philogene. Delap. Back to Philogene. Oh, good save Ramsdale. But Ipswich look dangerous every time they come forward. They're looking very dangerous. They do have a corner now from that save by Ramsdale. Can they do something with it? We'll head that away. And we'll get it away. Not quite away though. It's going to fall to Morsey. Oh, nice pass to Chaplin. Oh, another big save of Ramsdale. He's having to do a lot at the moment. Too much for my liking, because Ipswich are threatening to get back into this game with another corner. Hutchinson plays it back to Morsey. Nicely done. Cross comes in. It's going to go to Fraser, and we can finally get it away. Thank God for that. Fernandez will play that back into Fraser. Grombiak, Onuachu. Fraser. Grombiak's carried on his run with nice. Oh, he still got it. We'll try and cut that back to Onuachu. Oh, just wide. Oh, that was a good chance for his hat-trick. But he's just put it wide. I say just, is actually never going in that one. The keeper's got that near post covered, and it does look like we're heading into half-time 2-1 up. Back heels nicely into Grombeck. We'll try and get Onuachu early. We will find him. Strike over the bar. He's had two big chances to get his hat-trick. Oh, it is going to get to Onuachu. Try and get it over to Bob. It's going to fall to Onuachu. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bob. Oscar Bob is there to put it away after a calamity of errors, I'd say, in the box. The goalkeeper runs out, saves it. I think one of the defenders even just threw himself at the ball, which is... Yeah, look at that. That is brave defending. Maybe it wasn't as many errors as I thought. Maybe it was just a bit of luck from our side, because Ipswich did try their best to stop me from scoring, but they couldn't do it. Bodies on the line, but Oscar Bob makes it 3-1. Bellis played that out to Sulmana. He's carried on his run. We'll get that back to him. Into Onyarchu. We'll try to get over to Bob. Oscar Bob, good save. Huge save from Murich to stop them from going even further behind. But we are the team on top at the moment. Ipswich can't deal with us. They started off the game very well, but it hasn't quite gone their way, although they do have another chance here with Delap. Oh, and he puts it wide. He had to put that in though, and it is looking like Ipswich are going to lose this one. And we are going to take the 3 points, which is, again, massive for us. That'll be 4 wins in a row. But they are bringing NECO on. But hopefully we can get that 4th win. Oh, good bit of play by Philogene. He will find Delap, who lays it off to Smosdix. Takes a strike, another save from Ramsdale. I did say that we were the team on top, but since I said that, Ipswich are looking like they're trying to find a route back into this game. If they get one now, then it is going to be a very nervy end for us. So let's try and keep them out. We're not going to get anything from that. What a poor clearance that is. It is going to fall for Burgess. Takes a strike. And Ramsdale is forced into another save. And Ipswich have another corner. They are pushing now to try and get back into this game. Can they do something from this corner? Smosdix into it. We'll get that. Can we get it away this time? This time we do get it away. Thank God for that. Although it's going to come back at us. Smosdix. Strike. Wide. 4 added minutes being added by the refs. It's been a very good game. Chances either end. And Ipswich are running out of time though. If they do score now though, we will be very nervous. And they do have a chance with Delap. Good tackle, Howard Bellis. Right, let's just keep the ball now. Waste time. Let's run up to the corner. Oh, he's tackled me. Run it back. Here they come again then. But they should have run out of time now to get 2. I can't see that happening now. They might get 1 though. They won't. Howard Bellis is a good tackle. And we do win. Fantastic win this one. A big one against Ipswich. Considering the beginning of the game they were very dangerous. And somehow we've got away with a really, on paper, comfortable win. But overall it wasn't very comfortable. Like I said, it was a very even game. It was back and forth. Chances either end. But we are the team on top. And we take our 4th win in a row, which is fantastic. Let's go make it 5 next against West Brom. West Brom team then. A West Brom team who are actually currently in a automatic spot. They have moved up into 2nd. So they've got Wildsmith in goal, Furlong, Hakeem, Bartley and Styles as the back 4. Then they've got Mowat and Malumbu in the middle with Wallace, Grant, Diangana and Armstrong up top. Very similar side to last time we played them. I think there are some changes that they've put into their squad, but still a very dangerous squad. Like I said, we did beat them 2-0 in the last game we played against in the last episode, so hopefully we can continue that. Our team though has been quite heavily rotated for this one because of energy levels. So Solmana, Archer, Burton Diaz starting the front 3. Grombeck continues his spot with Fernandez, of course. Ugochukwu's come in over Downs. Wellington's come on instead of Manning, and then our back line with Bednarek and Tanganga over our starting 2 centre-backs who are very tired after that Ipswich game. Also, Kyle Walker-Peters and then Aaron Ramsdale, of course, keeping his position between the sticks. Been very important for us this season. We've won 5 in a row. Let's try and make it... No, we've won 4 in a row. Let's try and make it 5 in a row. Solmano on the break then. We'll try and get Archer in. What a pass that is. Cameron Archer... Strike, oh, big save, maybe a chance for Solmana, blocked. Oh, and that's the first chance of the game. It's been very tight up till then, and that was a big chance for Cameron Archer to make it 1-0, but it does remain 0-0. That's a good pass. Wallace into Armstrong. I can't get across with the defender. What a block. I can't complain too much. We've had a lot of penalties given to us in our favour. With a handball, it's going to happen at some point against us. I don't know whether I'd give that as a pen. Who knows? Doesn't matter. It is a pen. So West Brom have a chance to take the lead in this one through Adam Armstrong, who is stepping up to take the penalty. We're going to go right. And we're going to go the right way. And Ramsdale is going to save it. And we do keep it 0-0. Big save by Ramsdale. But now West Brom have a chance from the corner resulting from that penalty save. Can they do something with it? Headed by Grant into Ramsdale's hands. 0-0 still. Brenton Diaz. Oh. Walker Peters then. We'll try and whip this in. What a cross. Archer! He's onside. Oh, you had to put that in. That was a hell of a cross by Kyle Walker Peters. He's had two big chances in this one. Archer hasn't got his shooting boots on, but he had to put that one in. It looks like it's going to be 0-0 at half time. Falls back for Diagane, plays it across to Malumbu. Good first time ball into Armstrong, who has actually got round Bednarek. Takes a strike, good save Ramsdale again. Chance for West Brom early on in this game then. Armstrong should have already had a goal, missing that penalty earlier on in the game. But West Brom are the team pushing early on in this second half. They do have a corner, and we are going to get it away. Oh, I forgot. Oh, the ref sent him off. Malumbu, second yellow card. I thought it was just a normal foul. I wasn't even concentrating. But then I heard the commentator say second foul, and I was like, oh, he's off. And Malumbu does go off for a second yellow card, so we have a man advantage in this one. It's going to fall. Armstrong takes a strike, and Ramsdale is forced into another save. Ever since West Brom went down to 10, it's been very even. I've not been able to create much. But it is West Brom who do actually get the first chance since, and forces Ramsdale into a very nice save. Expect him to make it, but he still got to. And they do have a corner, which we do get away. Oh, they're going to come back. Oh, what a pass. Actually, Armstrong is in. Another good save by Ramsdale. Oh, we got a chance here, right? Fraser. Try and get into Archer. We do get into Archer. Cameron Archer, chance here. Defender has let him get through. Cameron Archer takes the lead, and we finally do it. Just before the end of the game. 5 minutes to go. We make the extra man pay. And right now, I am having the dream dilemma for a manager. Both my strikers in absolute top form. Whoever's on the pitch will get a goal. Archer should have had a goal in this game already, but he has stepped up. I nearly took him off. I was debating bringing Stewart on because Onuachu is currently not even on in the squad because of fitness levels, but I decided no, I'll give Archer one last chance to try and get this goal, and that's what he does. We are looking like we're about to win our 5th game in a row, and another big win against West Brom here. Can Archer head that down? He can. Can we make it 2 maybe? We'll try and get that into Cameron Archer. Here he comes, trying to get his second of the game to finish this game off. He can't. Good tackle, but we are going to win it. That is the final whistle. Another win. We have turned our form right around, and we are playing absolutely fantastically at the minute. Okay, I will say that in that game we weren't amazing, but we're finding ways. We're grinding out wins, which is what we want. And let's do it next against Sunderland at the Stadium of Light to top off 2 fantastic episodes. Come on, let's go. Okay guys, just wanted to show you this just to reiterate how close the championship table really is. So, at the beginning of the last episode we played Sunderland, who were top of the table, and I believe we were 14th. What is it, like 6 or 7 games later? We are now in a playoff spot in 6th, and Sunderland are actually below us in 9th, but only 2 points behind us, so it is such a tight league, like I keep saying, and like you guys will know if you watch football, you'll know how tight the championship is. I don't need to tell you, but this one is crazy. Just to go from playing 6-7 games, playing top of the table when we're in 14th, to now being above them, we're in 6th and they're in 9th, is nuts. But they beat us and they go above us. That, again, yeah, I don't need to keep saying it. But another point is that we are actually only 7 points off first now, so these wins have really propelled us into a fighting position, which is massive for us, because this is where Southampton need to be. This is where the board wants us to be. So let's continue this push and beat Sunderland next. Sunderland team then at the Stadium of Light. They got Anthony Patterson in goal, Hume, Mepham, Ballard and Elise as the back four. Then they got Brown, Lafee and Bellingham in those three narrow midfielder roles again, with Roberts, Isidore and Mundle up top. So again, yeah, very similar side to what we played last time. Our team though has rotated again. We've had to put Browns Diaz on the left because both our left midfielders are currently very tired, with Onuachu coming back in because even though Archie got us that winning goal, he is absolutely shattered, so he's had to drop out of the side completely as well. So Onuachu, though, we know what he's like. He can come in and do a job, so not too worried about that. Oscar Bob, Grombiek's playing, even though he's a little bit tired. We don't really have anyone else because usually I'd put Fernandez in that position, but he's also tired, who has also dropped out. So Smallbone comes in with Downs, Manning, Greaves, Howard Bellis and Seguara. So our back line is strong because we had to rotate them in the last game and none of these players played. And then obviously Ramsdale in goal. We are having a fantastic run, so let's hopefully continue that in this one. Oh, good tackle, Downs. Early into Bob. Onuachu. Oh, good save. Chance. Oh, first chance of the 5th minute then for Onuachu. Big chance again. Maybe should have done better, but the keeper saves it, and we are still 0-0 in this one. Onuachu. Oh, good save from Patterson. Onuachu causing problems early on in this one, though. That's a good. It might be a good, really good pass out to Mundle. Ball comes across. Chance. Roberts is there. Another strike. It's going to fall for Roberts. Kindly Brown. Oh, just wide. Lafee. Oh, still Lafee's going to get a chance to shoot. Plays it to Isidore. And Isidore puts it wide. Oh, mistake by us then. We should have won the ball. But Lafee plays it to Isidore, and Isidore's got to do better. It's actually way wide in the end. And it does remain 0-0. Neither team know how to score in this fixture, it seems. Bellingham's won it. Isidore, Mundle. Mundle's got round me, strike. Oh, it's gone wide. Grombiek. Oh, he's done well. He's actually got fouled, but the ref's given advantage. We'll try and find Onuachu back post. He's there. Oh, he's headed it in. Onuachu steps up to replace Archer and scores after Archer scores, after Onuachu scores. We are just, our strikers are just, whoever's on the pitch is almost guaranteed a goal at the moment if they're in that striker position. And this one's a really nice one. Grombiek gets fouled, ref plays advantage, and then a header down, no chance for the goalkeeper. And we actually score a header. I think we've already scored one header this season with Onuachu. We score another, which doesn't happen very often in FC this year, but we'll take it just before half-time. We do break the deadlock, and that's 12 goals for Onuachu in 18 games. I believe Archer's got 10, so both players are in fantastic form, which is what we like to see. Corner for us then early in this second half. Can we do something? Ball comes in, Smallbone's going to get underneath it, and the referee has pointed to the spot. We get a penalty. It might be another harsh one. Oh no, his arm's up in the air. Shouldn't be up there. It is a penalty. And Onuachu is on the pitch, so he is going to take it for a brace. We're actually going to go straight down the middle with this one. And we are going to score. And we do take a 2-0 lead. Onuachu with a 13th goal of this championship season. And we are en route to a 6th win in a row. We are in absolute fantastic form at the moment. Long may it continue. On this form, we should be winning the league. We'll head all the way up there. But I am waiting for that game where we actually absolutely get battered. Usually it happens, I'll go on a run and then a game will get absolutely battered and then it'll just fall down the table. But hopefully, let's not manifest it. Hopefully we do continue with this form. Brereton Diaz, nice ball into Oscar Bob. Gets her on his strike. Onuachu might be there. Oh, what a save! On his head again. Actually, to be fair, it's not even going in. Onuachu was actually headed that wide, so it wasn't even going in anyway. But still, we had to make the save, and it was a fantastic save. Maybe not as good as I first thought, because I thought that was headed in. Onuachu, probably a bit lucky that the keeper has given him a corner there. Roberts inside to Brown. Isidore's actually onside. He's done a really nice run, and he has scored. Oh, what a good run. The defenders tried to play the offside trap, but his run was absolutely to perfection, and he does deserve the goal in this one because he has been threatening, and this time Ramsdale can't get out quick enough. He does actually kind of get close to it, but Isidore makes sure of it, It's a really good run. Really good run. And it is 2-1 in this one now. Sunderland have a route back into it. Poveda, is he going to get a corner out of that? He is. 4 added minutes. Ever since the Sunderland goal, there hasn't been too much happening. But they do have a chance to maybe get that equaliser with 4 added minutes on by the ref. That corner is going to be poor though. And we are going to get it away. It's actually going to fall for Fernandez. He's done a good touch. Can we kill the game off here? Fernandez running. The defender is catching up though. We're going to have to cut back inside. We do nicely. Fernandez. Oh, and he does score. We kill the game off and we do win. Another 3-1 victory on the break. Fernandez, nicely done. To get out into the far corner was an absolutely fantastic strike, by the way. And we are in superb form. 6 wins in a row. That should see us remain in the playoffs. Maybe even automatics. I can't quite remember if that was possible. But either way, we're right up there again, which is where we want to be. And what a strike to finish Sunderland off. Get in there. So we haven't quite reached automatics, but we are top of the playoff spots in 3rd, only 2 points off West Brom in 2nd. We've been in absolute superb form, and I've actually been 1 game behind. We've actually won 7 in a row. Fantastic, and it's actually, I believe 9 games undefeated, which is, what a run we're on. Long may that continue into the next episode. And in that episode, we are into the January transfer window, so we have actually just gone into it with that game against Sunderland on the 1st, and we are expecting a very busy January transfer window because we want to sign a left midfielder, but as good as our form is, as good as it is that our form has been as it is, it does mean that our players are going to be sought after, and I do believe that we're going to have plenty of offers for them between now and the end of the month, so there could be a lot of changes going on. If we can keep the majority of our squad though, that would be a godsend because, like I said, we are in superb form, so we want to continue that heading towards the end of the season, and we want to remain where we are. Well, even push up further if we can. If we can win the league, that'd be great. If we can get automatics, even that would be also great. Not even better. If we can win the championship, that would be better. But if we get playoffs, like I said, that is the minimum that we want this season. So I'm not too sure what we will do next episode. Like I said, it depends on how busy we are in the transfer market. We'll definitely have that Watford game, which we will play. I do want to play this FA Cup game against Fulham because it's against a Premier League side, so I do want to play that. So we will play that FA Cup game, and then it does depend on what happens in the transfer window, like I just said, because the plan is to also play Norwich and then sim Hull. But whether that will be in the next episode, I don't know. It might be in the following one. We'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear, but January transfer window is coming up in the next episode. But that's where we will wrap things up for this one. Absolutely fantastic episode yet again. Our strikers are in form, we're in form, long may it continue, but January transfer window looming over us is a little bit of a downer, but we'll see how it goes. As always guys though, if you have enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe so you don't miss anything else from this series and my channel. But other than that guys, I shall see you in the next episode. I've been Clonks. Take care.